hand-roasted filet mignon with green peppercorns. We're gonna take and season our steak from above with kosher salt so you can see coverage. You need complete coverage and a good amount of salt. I know it looks like a lot. I get comments all the time, the amount of salt I use. But you gotta season the meat, and when you season it, if you come and eat in my restaurant, you get the steak, you never say it's salty. And this is how we season it, right?
Darn Skippy.
I'm sure you do the same thing in your kitchen, Alex?
Definitely.
Salt is everything. Then cracked pepper, black pepper, and then we have green peppercorns, which are just unripened versions of this that are brined. And the reason why they're brined is because they're perishable if you don't brine them.
No.
Did you know that, Jeff?
I did not know that. They're not dried out. Since they're still fresh, they still have a little life in them, if you will.
Okay. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go right into, well, that's gonna show you first. So just once, a light tap. A light tap like that, just so it's covered.
Texture bombs, little guys like that, right? Just texture.
Beautiful. Now,
I mean, we
you could
kinda want-
you could rub mustard on this if you want,
Really?
but you don't have to.
And that's like a butcher pepper, so it's chopped up?
This is a butcher pepper, yeah. It should be like screaming hot. The pan should be like 400 or 500 degrees. And you should see a little smoke. I have an unseasoned oil, like a canola or a grapeseed oil. Okay, so really important. You put it in the pan, and then what do you do, Jeff?
You leave it be. Leave it alone.
Now we're just gonna wait and cook these, probably 2 to 3 minutes on each side. You want them rare. We're gonna let them rest, then we're gonna make our pan sauce. Okay, so I'm just taking a flip on these. Take a look at them. Some of the peppercorn came off. It's totally fine. It's all gonna be in that sauce. You see how nice it is? Now, really the key to any steak or any piece of beef, room temperature, at least 30 to 40 minutes outside of the fridge, because it'll cook medium rare to medium rare. That's what we want. We want this 120 internal at most.
Wow, Geoffrey, look at that.
Okay, so here we are. We have our steaks. Now, you have to watch the steak. Some of them's a little, this one's a little thinner than the other. That's rare right now, so I took it out. It's resting, very important. Let's go. We're gonna take these, now we're resting them. They're very rare. We're gonna turn this down just a bit. We're gonna add some shallots, some garlic.
I get asked so much, when do I use a shallot and when do I use an onion? And I think if you're making a sauce like this, it's really savory. The shallot is just the most special.
And some of the green peppercorns.
Oh.
Okay. We're just gonna clean the pan. And I've got this a little lower, so it's not too scorching hot. I just wanna get these, you can color this, it's okay because you're gonna actually add cream and stock, so there's a little color on it, don't worry about it. But you see how nice that is? You've just soaked up all the steak flavor is in these shallots. Then we're gonna add our beef stock. And we're gonna add cream.
Wow.
Turn
Needs
it up.
again. No fat. I mean, it needs a little
And a little Worcestershire
luxuriousness.
sauce. You wanna really get it to a point where I can add the butter at the right point. If I add the butter right now, it's gonna get greasy. So when I add the butter at the very end, just to give it that gloss. It's not supposed to thicken it up. Okay, so we've reduced this about 4 or 5 minutes, and we're looking for what? Before we put the butter in, we're looking for nappe, which means you put a spoon in, and you see that, you see? It holds the line.
Holds the line.
Holds the line.
Firm.
You need to have butter in this. This is the finished product, and it gives it a little bit of shine. And just like this, and you'll see right away the gloss come up. Then we're gonna turn it down. Just let that butter do its magic. And it just adds sort of a silken texture that's perfect, really. And then what I like to do is put the steak in at this point, just so it sort of hangs out for a bit. And any of the juice that might be on the pan.
Getting that pepper over here.
Oh, he's
Just
got
getting
it, yeah.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is get an internal temp of about 120, right? And then you're just going to let that sort of hang out. Look at that, huh? And that is a really, really nice way to serve a steak.
Your guests are going to be talking about this for a while.
I'm going to add a little bit of fresh parsley.
Ooh, wow.
And a touch of red wine vinegar. Okay. Shaky shake, and we're ready to serve. Jeff, you're up.
Please.
That looks so good.
I mean, this is like, it's hitting everything for me. Beautiful. Yeah, I need to have a bite.
Perfectly
like now.
cooked.
Yep. Huh. Beefy, of course. Rich, of course, but the pop of both of those peppercorns on there are phenomenal. That spice is doing more than just burning my tongue. It's like opening my taste buds more to accept in more of that beefy, decadent flavor.